Hello, good morning to everyone. Here we have discussed the topic quadratics. Under the topic of quadratics, quadratic inequality has been discussed over here. Let's see the problem 1. Problem 1 is x times x plus 10 less than or equal to 12 minus 6. First of all, we can solve the equation, and then we have to take some test values on the intervals of left of the solution and right of the solution, and then we have to examine LHS is less than or equal to RHS for which of the intervals, and then we can conclude the results. Okay, then first we have to solve the equation. We can distribute x into x under 10. So x squared plus 10x is equal to 12 minus x. And we can take all the terms into the left side. And then we can get x squared plus 11x minus 12 equal to 0. We have to find 2 points whose product is minus 12 and has been added to get 11. So 12 and 1 can be a suitable value. Mine plus 12 minus 1 can be the suitable value because minus 12, sorry, 12 times minus 1 is minus 12 and 12 minus 1 is 11. So the solution is, let's write the steps. One moment. Here minus 12 can be written as minus 1 plus 12 whose sum is 11. So x square plus 12x minus x minus 12 equal to 0. Let's take x is common from first two terms. We can get x plus 12 and minus 1 taken as common. We can get x plus 12. Here we can take x plus 12 as common. X minus 1 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 12 and 1 to be the solution. So the real line is divided into three interval minus infinity comma minus 12 minus 12 comma 1 and 1 comma infinity. Okay, then we can take up the test values. From the first interval, we can choose the value minus negative and we can get the answer 75 for LHS and RHS minus 3. So we know that 75 is greater than minus 3, so the relation is LHS greater than RHS in this interval. Then we can choose the test value 0 for the interval minus 12 comma 1, and left hand side value is 0 and RHS is 12. From this point we can know that LHS is less than RHS. Similarly for 1 comma infinity, here LHS is greater than RHS, so the solutions to be minus 12 comma 1, and here in the inequality the equal sign is present, so the solution set consists of minus 12 close the interval comma 1 close the interval. So the border values is also including in the interval minus 12 comma 1. Okay, shall we move on to the next question? 4x plus 3, 3x minus 1 less than 2x, x plus 3. First of all, we can write the equation and then we can distribute 4x with 3x minus 1 and 3 with 3x minus 1 and 2x with x plus 3, and we can simplify that equation and solve the quadratic equation to find the value of x. So while distributing 4x, we can get 4 times 3x, 3 is 12x times x is x squared, so 12x squared. 4x times minus 1 is minus 4x. 3 times 3 is 9, 9x. So 3 times minus 1 is minus 3 in the right hand side. 2x times x is 2x squared and 2x times 3 is 6x. And we can rearrange the terms, common terms. We can get the equation as 10x squared minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. Let's solve this equation. We have to find two numbers whose product is minus 30 and add is 1, which is 6 and 5 minus 6 and plus 5. So 10x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. From the first two term we can take 2x as common, so 5x minus 3 and 5x minus 3, here is plus 1 equal to 0, then 2x plus 1 and 5x minus 3 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1 by 2, 3 by 5 is the solution. Then the interval is divided into minus infinity to minus half, half to minus half to 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 comma infinity. Okay. Then we can take the test value on each intervals. In the first interval, we can take the test value as minus 4, 1 and we get the LHS as 4 and RHS is minus 4. So LHS is greater than RHS, so it should not be a solution. And we can take the middle interval, test value as 0 and we can get the answer as negative 3 and RHS is 0. So LHS is less than RHS, so it's a suitable solution. And we can take one for a interval 3 by 5 comma infinity in that 14 in LHS, 8 in RHS, so LHS is greater than RHS. So the suitable solution is minus half comma 3 by 5. There is no equal signs on the given question. So the solution set only the open intervals minus half comma 3 by 5. Okay. Okay. Next question, problem 3. X minus 2 the whole square greater than 14 minus x. So let's expand the x minus 2 the whole square value and we can rearrange and we can solve the equation first and then we can split the interval. Like the same thing we have to work it out. So x squared minus 4x plus 4 in the left hand side and on RHS the same 14 minus x. While rearranging, we can get x squared minus 3x minus 10. So we have to take two numbers whose product is minus 10 and whose add is minus 3. So 5 2s are 10 would be the answer of the two numbers and minus 5 minus plus 2 is the values. So x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2 would be the solution. So the interval is split up into minus infinity comma 12 minus 2 comma 5 and 5 comma infinity like the way the interval is splitted and we can take the test value on each intervals minus 3, 0, 6. In that interval, the only the interval minus infinity comma minus 2 satisfies the solution and also 5 comma infinity satisfies the inequality that is greater than inequality. So the solution set is minus infinity comma minus 2 union 5 comma infinity. There is no equal sign in the given question. So there is no closed interval in the solution. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.